what it was. You know who it is, and you tuned in with Priceless Knowledge yourself, and I came to bring you a little cosmic insight for today. Hey, it's November 23rd, 2020, man. And we got a lot going on cosmically, but I got a few things I want to chop it up with y'all about first. And the shit I'm finna address, to be honest, is probably gonna get some of y'all in y'all's feelings. It's probably gonna offend and insult some people. But this shit needs to be addressed, so I don't give a damn. You know, the shit that's going on, it's leading to misinformation being spread. And when you're really trying to help motherfuckers like I am, misinformation is the worst thing for growth. So, you know, cut the bullshit. The first thing is this concept of being woke that you hear people speak of so often these days. When you hear someone referring to themselves as being woke, the first thing you usually hear out their mouth is conspiracy theories and bullshit. They done read a book or magazine article or seen a Facebook post, or they didn't even heard somebody talking and it resonated with them. And now they are spewing bullshit that might be baseless, that they really have not done the research and found the substance behind. You know, what it means to really be woke, because see, I was born with my eyes open. What it means to be woke is that you ain't just gonna go for any bullshit. It means you're not believing everything you're told. It means you really see the puppeteers behind the scene. And sometimes that can be real scary. It's not no matter of fact, know-it-all motherfucker speaking some bullshit and misinformation in your face. You know, when you hear someone being woke, you're going to hear them talking about the virus not being real. But let me tell you something, man. That's foolish. That's very foolish. Look at the people dying. And I'm going to be real. I didn't have the virus. You know, it's not nothing to play with. Thank God I'm good now. But at the same time, man, this is real. I have a Pisces moon, and you know, with the energy we got going on, you know, it's hard to live in a world of illusion and to throw the smoke and mirrors up on yourself. But you got to live in reality, man. Stop spreading misinformation and bullshit. If you want to know something, research the facts behind the facts. Go read what they're telling you, and then go read about the people that are telling you this shit and see what type of individuals you're getting this information from. You know? And when we're talking about being woke, you also hear people talking about being woke in reference to being spiritually woke or after having a spiritual awakening. You know? When you have a spiritual awakening, it's not something that happens overnight. You don't all of a sudden have an epiphany and all of a sudden you're spiritually awake. No. Spiritual awakening is a process. It's actually a quite painful process that takes years. I'm in the middle of a spiritual awakening that started because of my own foolish actions and pain that I caused myself and the people that I care about. You know, the spiritual awakening, you know what it's centered around? It's centered around the fact that you come to the realization that you are not your body. That whatever you're seeing in the mirror physically, there's more than that. You know, this is just what is receiving the signal that really might be coming from somewhere else. So stop feeding into bullshit. Stop spreading misinformation. Being woke means you're dumbing down yourself on a daily basis because you don't want people to think you crazy. And when you out here spewing conspiracy theories all the time, whether it be religious, you know, political, whether it be about the music industry, whether it be about sports, whether it be about the Illuminati, when you're spewing that shit and you don't really know what the fuck you talk about, you sound crazy and you look dumber than that. Cut it. It's gonna be 2021, man, and the world is changing. We're coming into the age of Aquarius, the age of real information. It's time to get real. Okay? So, in the sky, today we got the moon conjunct Neptune. You know, the moon being in Pisces and Neptune also being in Pisces. And now we're talking about 0.2 of a degree here. And being in Pisces, which is really, really strong in both of these signs, and Neptune, it's at home. This is going to be the strongest blend of these energies, you know. Moon conjunct Neptune, there's a fusion between our emotions and our sense of idealism. Everybody is more tuned into the cosmic awareness today. And we'll probably be extraordinarily sensitive to the awareness of others too. Whether that be a good thing or a bad thing, like I say, it's always up to you. Intuition is going to be extremely heightened, and compassion is pretty easy to tap into if you allow yourself to. Compassion is not always going to be there at will. Some of us it is, but most people, you really got to find the compassion within yourself, because we do live in a dog-eat-dog world. But today is right there. Today, it's a good day to feel imaginative, to create beautiful things. Let your imagination take hold, and we could easily feel like fantasy is more of the real world than whatever the real world is. Today is the concept when you think like, is this the dream? Or is when I'm asleep the dream? When am I really waking up? On top of that, we also got the moon in Pisces forming a beautiful watery trine at exactly 1 degree with Scorpio and Mercury. And the moon is instinctive awareness and emotional nature. Mercury is communication and logic. And with this trine aspect going on, we get a cooperation between our emotions and our reasoning. Our minds become much more capable of both sensitive awareness and rational decision making. And I feel like anytime we're capable of doing that, it's always a beautiful thing. Anytime that we can get our mind and our heart on the same page, it's going to be awesome. And right now, for today, and while the moon right here in Pisces, this is going to be on 10. This is a beautiful blessing. We also have Mercury in Scorpio forming this trine with Neptune in Pisces at 0.8 of a degree. And Mercury is communication and reasoning. Neptune, sympathy, faith. And also illusion to a degree. Y'all, when we have this energy going on, minds are filled with imagination and they're more prone to fantasy. This is going to be an excellent time to write music, poetry, or spend time meditating alone. And it probably ain't the best time to make serious, important decisions, but it is the greatest time to think of all the creative possibilities of the universe and expand your mind past this certain level of consciousness that you might have been stuck at. Today is the time to go within and find yourself. And for me, being as introverted as I am, that's always beautiful, man. Hey, no matter what we got going on, it ain't never too late to stop being fucked up. Just because you built like that don't mean you have to build like that. With Neptune in Pisces and the moon in Pisces, that escapist energy is out there. And I've been talking about it. You don't have to run to any substances, man. Run to the higher power. Run to the creator. And if you need somebody to talk to, all you gotta do is hit me. Hey, man, there's been some priceless knowledge yourself. If you're fooling with me, please like, share, and subscribe. Or hit me up in the comments below if you're interested in the astrological readings. Or you could even email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. Hey, while you're doing it, go join my Facebook group, Priceless Knowledge Yourself. I love all of y'all. Hey, keep it real. I'm finna hit y'all in a little bit with what it means to have Jupiter and Pisces in your natal chart, man.